Hello, welcome back to Monster Train. As you can tell, hopefully, by the start screen, it's a new day. I just ended the recording session after that last episode. I could feel my psyche slipping through my fingers. Mental boom was approaching. Did I not bring my water? Ah, shit. Well, now I gotta answer that. Am I gonna end this recording session? Am I gonna go get it? Nah, it's fine. I already pressed the start recording button. I'd have to go into the folder. I'd have to delete this recording. It's way too much work. I'll just get the water after this recording session. Or after this episode, rather. Anyway, new day. I'm gonna sneak in like 2 or 3 recordings and then probably finish the rest at the end of the week. Hopefully, somewhere along the line, I'm gonna get in some Spelunky or something new for the channel as well, so that it's not all Monster Train. However, Monster Train is a lot of the time, and then the rest of my time is going to schoolwork. I got a big project coming up. I just finished a bunch of tests. You know the deal. Anyway, let's begin, shall we? It's Primordium today. Primordium, definitely my least favorite of the new champions. I do not like the way that he plays. I feel like he feels very binary to me. However, let's see what we can do here, shall we? We got Exile, Umbra, Exile, Stygian, Plating Seal, Daedalus, Failure, Arcus, Chase, Seraph, Making of a Morsel, Titan's Gratitude, Cannibalize. This is a really good start for Gorge Penumbra. Too bad we're not Penumbra. Shade Lamp is interesting. I'm actually going to not take it here. I'm going to take Token of a Trader. The reason that Token of a Trader is going to be better, I think, is because a lot of times where this goes is this goes to Wretch. Shade Lamp makes a mess if we end up going into Wretch. When you play default Umbra, it's more like quantity than it is quality. When you play Exile Umbra, you really just want quality morsels. Shade Lamp's kind of a bad one for that, I believe. And aggressive edible. I was wondering if today we were gonna have to begin utilizing the tools I learned of how to play Primordium when you don't get aggressive edible. Not today. Trial should be free because we have Planks and Token of a Trader. Token of a Trader obviously going to potentially make our plinks a little worse, I will admit. However, I'm like 95% sure that it's gonna be worth it in the long run. Just for even just for this combat. I don't know if I would take the trial if I didn't. No, I wouldn't take the trial if I didn't have token. So I am glad I took it. We want to give health where possible. Solid. Okay. I mean, pretty much just a good combat #1 for us here, it looks like. Nothing too out of the ordinary. I'm gonna go ahead and cannibalize this guy for the token proc. Great token. Forgot Primordium died. Alright. I mean, all in all, those tokens were pretty rough, but it doesn't matter. We got there. I wasn't too worried. The token helped smooth it out. We didn't need it to. However, in some of the worst cases of draws, you could take a lot of damage from that trial. So, thankfully, with honestly, I had some really good draws in there. The 3 planks on that second clergy turn was really nice. Makes it so that that trial was never scary. I don't really like taking any of these here. Immortal Trade, Perils, Making of a Morsel. They're just all kind of not very good here, I don't think. Like, Making of a Morsel is fine, except we already have 2. Perils is better if we have a different... I guess it's okay for Incant. I can take this and maybe we end up going towards Incant, but we're really not. The run here... We have an Umbra banner coming up. Yeah, I'm gonna just skip. Chase Seraph as well. Good to keep in mind it's Chase Seraph. Remind myself every now and then. I'll take a Crystallis. It's weird to take these cards because in normal runs, like taking Crystallis is good, but a lot of times, or not a lot of times, in 1 of 4 situations we open up the Steel Shop, there's no multi-strike. I'll probably roll this. Ugh. Crucible Warden's okay. I have played Aggressive Edible with a multi-strike Shadow Eater, and it really isn't bad. It's surprisingly not bad, I gotta say. Because what ends up happening is the Shadow Eater, he answers everything. Like, it's really shockingly not bad. I'm gonna take it, I think. Crucible Warden's not that good into Chase Seraph. It's a little clunky, I will say, but I want to give it a shot. And we're gonna roll for multi-strike. Ah, tragic. Same, two stones. Huh. I still think it's fine. We're just gonna search hard for multi-strike because that's the MO of this man's. Okay. I'm not afraid of trials now. Think about this one. I'm pretty sure that Shadow Eater kind of reminds me of the Sap Totem, where he can be really bad, but in this run, specifically with Primordium, he just clears backline for the first 3 rounds every time, and then goes away. Wait, I'll blink first just to grab that morsel. Or rather, he doesn't go away, but he is powered up then, I guess is what I'm trying to say. And we got spells to make the awkward sections less awkward. The thing that I guess that attracts me the most to Shadow Eater is that fat 50 health bar. That's pretty good. Also, we win as soon as I play 1 morsel. Yeah, what I thought. Like, the big problem is, or rather with Primordium with Aggressive Edible, you just want to turn a tank into a monster. And that's what this is going to do, I hope. Take Space Prism. And I kind of want to, I'm going to take Crypt Builder here. Nothing else. Don't like Allied Construct here at all. Took the trial just because it was free. I don't know if there's a unit I would take from that. I might take a sweep unit out of Stygian. I'm gonna go for the magic shop, take the -1s. We're always gonna hit steel shops. We have to hit at least 1 steel shop and preferably 2. We want to see 2 multi-strikes, but it's unlikely. 1 is the first step, but there's also just a lot of 2-cost spells that we want to take down to 1. Now, do I want to roll this? I don't want to roll this. It's wrong too, because we want to save up enough. Daedalus is going to give us, I think it's 50, but it might be 75. We want to always have enough to roll this steel shop and buy a relic or a. I don't have a name for those. We want to be able to roll that shop and get multi-strike. I'm not taking either of these here. You don't need it. The Spike Driver colony without a steel shop I just don't like, and then the. We don't need rail spikes here. Even though there's a magic shop, we don't need rail spikes. I don't want to roll that magic shop either, so it's fine. I keep looking over to make sure that I haven't messed up my streaming for some reason, or rather my recording scene. I always think that it's wrong, and I don't know why. So yeah, I think that we play top 4. There's a weird clash between wanting to play Shadow Eater bottom 4 to clear backline, or rather tending to have him play lower to clear backline, and tending to play higher so that you have more time to feast with Primordium. This way we get to Titan's Gratitude stuff, though, I suppose. Thanks, Blink. Thanks, everyone. I don't know what else. I just missed 4 coin flips there, trying to kill that healer. So, sure. Whatever. I didn't want to kill him anyway. You can give a morsel, but I can't. Yeah, you know, he's at this point, it's just like, just insulting. There you go. You got him. Maybe I shouldn't have played this game today. Just, I cannot flip a coin. My coins, they don't flip well. What have I done? I've angered the gods. Okay though. So Shadow Eater only does 30s, which is scary. But now we have to power him up with good morsels and the Space Prism. I don't need to plink this. I should plink down here. No, I'll plink this. Why? Why would I plink that? What did I expect? Truly, what did I expect? So we power Shadow Eater up with a bunch of damage morsels. The health bar is big. 59 health is a lot. This is something that's easy to underestimate. Daedalus only does 9, or Daedalus does 9 damage. Depending on the context of where you are, that's either a little or a lot. Right now, our Shadow Eater is going to get 7 rounds into Daedalus. Good work, Blink. 7 rounds is probably enough if we apply a little Frostbite somehow. And we can also, like 7 rounds, or right now 7 rounds is not enough, I should say. So, you know, and our morsel generation is looking maybe a little grim. But maybe we're actually dead. That would suck. Aggressive Edible can't make Shadow Eater a good take into Seraph. But I think it should be okay. I'm really missing on my morsel generation here, so I should have taken Shade Lamp, however. I do cannibalize one of these. Play Minor, and then yeah. I think we're dead, but it's maybe okay. We're up to 50. It's close. Close. Okay, Foregone Power. Don't let me down. Yeah, it was good. Imagine if that Plink was a Shade Splitter, though. So, are we dead? What is he living at? He's living at... Oh, it's a weird number. Was it? It's... 80? No, we're alive. Cool. So it wasn't good. All in all, it was just like a lot of things went wrong. However, we're alive, and that's all that matters. I guess, I don't know. Fuck Blink. every single time, it's just like, oh man, I'm starting to maybe not hate Blink so much, and then I have a combat like that, and I go, oh yeah, that's right. I hate Blink. And you may be like, oh, it's not Blink's fault. It's Blink's fault. That card... If it generates me like 2 or 3 more morsels, we have a winning line. Generates me like 2 morsels on that round, and we have a winning line. Anyway, what a weird draft. Offering Monument's kind of nice. Hard to find a situation where Offering Monument is bad. I'm just gonna take it. I don't need much for it. And then with Offering Monument, I think I'll take Energy. I'll take Space. I'll take Energy. I'm gonna take Energy Draw on this one. And I need to find multi-strike. That's the big thing. Okay, we got it. Isn't that something? Isn't that something? Alright. Alright, so we're gonna pull Trade Stewards here. We got the plus 25. We're still going to the Steel Shop because we want to find another multi-strike ideally. You're starting at legitimately 0 with Shadow Eater, so it is a problem that we need to solve. My heavy damage is not ideal, and haste combat is a disaster. So all in all, it's not great. However, I think okay, it's doomed. Alright. That's tough. I do this. Doesn't really matter. This is good if it pulls a damaging morsel, so we can maybe catch a collector on the top floor. However, it pulled a damage shield morsel. See what we're getting off the Foregone Powers. These Clip Guardians are going to be problematic. We're probably actually, yeah, I'm gonna play Foregone Power here. I guess I could have taken the collector actually. I should have. But I wanna be very concerned about our health bar. Our health bar is a big concern of mine here. It's a little low. Huh. Offering Monument's doing pretty well. If we can throw it health morsels as well and get a few more offerings out of it, which is cool. Okay, you're at 65 times 2. can come... Yeah, we can kill this. 65 times 2 is good. Obviously. You don't need me to tell you that. He's got 70 health. Or rather, is it 69? It is 60. Close enough. We're mostly going to use this offering monument to cycle back to making of a morsel. Ah, tragic. I thought I had one more. I wasn't looking at my energy too closely there. But yeah, we're going to use that to cycle through like that. And just cycle past the bad cards. That's going to be the idea anyway. We can pull a wretch. We can pull a lot of things that make this run simpler for us. Shroud Mitosis is pretty good. Excavation Eruption is also pretty good. The problem right now is we don't kill bosses, right? 65 times 2 with 70 health is not enough. It is not enough, for sure. Shroud Mitosis is probably the way. Also, oh yeah, I guess I should also mention that when I took this offering monument, at the back of my mind, even though I didn't want to tell it to you, there is an infinite here. And we have, oh fuck, we have it. So all that we need is Feast. And then we can do this. Oh, we need to remove a bunch of cards as well. But yeah, wow, we have it. That's wild. We just pulled Shroud Mitosis. Cool. Am I actually going to get it? Probably not, but it's fun to think about, right? So the infinite, it was something that was actually brought to me by you, the YouTube viewer. What you do is you play Making of a Morsel, and then Shroud Mitosis it, and then you feast it into the Offering Monument. And you just play those 3 cards on loop. You play Making of a Morsel, draw Shroud Mitosis, play Shroud Mitosis, draw Feast, play Feast, draw Making of a Morsel. Repeat. I guess there's maybe a dead end if you play it like that. Because you could do like Shroud... we can worry about the semantics of it when we get there. Yeah, we can worry about the semantics of it if we get it. Right now we have other things to worry about. Split Anvil? Split Anvil's really good here. Very, very nice. Large Stone, I do not want... Give this another plus 25. Yeah. And then I roll for Multi-Strike. Quick. Quick's not that good for Shadow Eater here. Just leave it. There'll be another Steel Shop. Crapshoot Pulley Claw. Crapshoot Pulley Claw is bad for a win condition for Seraph. You can do a dazed win condition, but not against Chaste. I don't like it. You gotta be very confident in it, and I am not. Trial's always fun to think about. Also, man, Shadow Eater would be so insane if his Gorge was an action. Like, it'd be weird because they'd have to change the keyword, right? Action Gorge would be weird. But it'd be really cool. I didn't think about that till just now. It'd be really cool. I should not take this trial. I will get blasted by this Clip Guardian. Well, I won't necessarily, like, it's not guaranteed, but there's a world where I get blasted by that Clip Guardian, and that's enough for me to not do it. With the Space Prism turn 1, I think that means that I want to play Offering Monument on the floor with Primordium and Shadow Eater. Because it's better to cast my spells on this floor, I think. And just cycle through a little bit. We want to pull some Plinks here. Maybe it's not better because I can't play the morsels now. Oh, hold on, my monitor went off for a second there. Oh, that's the space lost for. Yeah, it was wrong to play that up there. I will not do that again in the future. But now we know. Knowing is half the battle, I think. Okay. It's not that big of a deal. I mean, it might be a huge deal, to be fair, but it doesn't feel like it's that big of a deal. I am wasting a lot of morsels, though. We actually probably have to take space over draw. Never like it. Never like to see it, having to take space over draw. However, we'll do what we have to do here. Like blink here? If I have another morsel? Yeah, and then I can cannibalize it, because I don't want to cannibalize the miner there. But I also, I mean, maybe I just shouldn't have done that anyway. I don't know. You can see the problem with this run. You can see it very clearly. This Shadow Eater is not enough right now. We need something a little more broken than this. This is not good enough. I am certain. Maybe we need to do the infinite to have a chance of survival. That could be the case. Or you just Shroud Mitosis a few Morsel Miners and win. That also might be the case. It's impossible to know. Sycophant, Self-Made Harpy. Puke. Let's play Damage Shield against Self-Made Harpy. That seems good. Oh wait. No, it doesn't. I forgot. I think that this is good enough though. 98 times 2. Oh my god, it's extremely not good enough. Wow. It's surprisingly not good enough. Ah, fuck. Well, it's been fun. No, it hasn't. Fuck you, Self-Made Harpy. What a piece of shit boss. Oh, any other boss and we just crush this too. Very sad. Yeah. Self-Made Harpy just takes it there. Any other combo there. Again, also Token of a Traitor betrayed me. I died horribly to that Sycophant. If the Sycophant didn't die there, we might have had a chance too. Oh well. What was that? That was Umbra Stygian. So the moral of this story is that aggressive edible is good, but it's not that good. That's your takeaway. Aggressive edible isn't good enough that you can have Shadow Eater carry. And it's fine. You have to have something else going on. Don't do aggressive edible Shadow Eater. I will play Shadowbox here. Shadowbox won't do anything for a while, but in the long term I think it's pretty good. Around floor 6 it becomes pretty nice. No, we don't take trials. I didn't even go over the starting cards, but you know. Losing a run like that. You know, just Fucking Sycophant Self-Made Harpy. It's usually fine too, that's the big thing. Usually Sycophant Self-Made Harpy is not even a problem, but that one, that Sycophant Self-Made Harpy, absolutely put us in the ground. And you don't like it. I mean, I don't like it, maybe you like it. I don't control you. What are we doing with this Ember Forge? I like to try and leverage Ember Forges, however, good work, Plink. This isn't really an Ember Forge you can make much out of, but maybe we can put like a Prismal Dust. It's Diligent Seraph, I didn't even look at the bosses. Sap Talos, oh fuck. I have no idea what Arcus that is. Let's see, it's Incant and, or no, it's Incant and Harvest, so it's without Dazed. I think that's, Incant and Harvest, I think that's Rage Fell. I think that's Sweep Combat. I guess we'll see. I wonder if I actually needed to play that Immortal trade. Hard to say. No, I don't think I did. Alright. And Umbra Assault is fine. Something anyway. Targeted damage good enough. Probably Crypt Builder again. Crypt Builder is pretty good with Foregone Power. It's not that good, but it's okay at least. Okay. So we're not gonna play Multi-Strike Shadow Eater. That's what we learned from the last one. We're not, yeah, well, well, I'm gonna take Morsel Master here. Morsel Master can handle this for a little while. No Multi-Strike here. I don't have the money for it, unfortunately. So, yeah. It's fine. Spikes 3 is probably not a good idea here. That's right, the last one we got to start with the Spikes trial, which was really nice. That's what's different here. That's why I don't get to just roll that. So the Morsel Master is fine to just carry for this combat, and then we pivot off of him into something else in the next one. Hey, good work, Plink. For now, he'll just be our frontline carry. He can do most of the work. I guess we won't kill the 1/2s. We're gonna maybe take some damage. Maybe not. Trying to not take like 1,000,000 in verses. I want to actually play cards. I want to play cards. We expect to take a little damage here, but it's fine. The big thing that this run needs is space prisms. Wow, playing. Very nice. Excellent work. I am taking 6, but 6 isn't that big of a deal. You can take 6 and be fine. You can take 6 and come back. Now I can't make any more morsels. This could be a problem. I think Immortal Trade saves us, but we would have died here, I think. If it weren't, yeah, if it were for Immortal Trade, this run would have ended because of the lack of morsels being able to be played. That's always interesting. Please, let me click the discard. Thank you, Immortal Trade. Very cool. Probably Umbra Assault, right? Card's good. Although, yeah, its card's good. Offering token number 3 is probably fine as well. Although there's a lot of discard in this deck, so we're close to like too much. Yeah, I'm gonna skip that actually. Moss Mage is no good, Energy Siphon is no good. We don't want to be clogging the deck up with those when we're playing towards a morsel-based strategy. I think we'll kill Talos, but it's gonna be tough. This is haste combat. This is the one thing that I still get caught by a lot. Talos is haste here. Oh, Abandoned Antumbra is good. Our big problem is going to be morsel generation for the foreseeable future. Hammered Chestplates is also really nice for Primordium, though. You get an extra 9 health out of Primordium. It's basically a plus 12 to Morsel Master for the next combat, or whoever we take. I'm going to take the Antumbra, though. Do I try to feed the shark here, maybe? Interesting question. I think not. I mean, I take the shark, but I don't think I feed him. But of course I take him. Very nice. Dante? Oh! Oh, Dante. Doesn't that sound... Oh, that sounds really fun. Okay. That sounds great. Aggressive edible Dante? I can just see it now. I just close my eyes and I see a Dante doing... Oh, and it's in the Diligent. Oh, it's so beautiful. I just have to open my eyes and make this dream into a reality. That's all I have to do. Wow, I really don't like this shark taking 27 on the first combat. I'm gonna mitigate this. 12 is a little more in my price range. And fun fact about this run is it doesn't matter which floor, like the short floor or the long floor, for Morsel Master here, because after Primordium dies, he's gonna play 2 morsels or 2 morsels, and before Primordium dies, he's gonna get to play 2 morsels or 2 morsels. So it's always the same. Gonna throw you a shield morsel. You'll see what I mean. The difference between playing on a 5-space floor and a 4-space floor doesn't matter, because when Primordium's gone, Morsel Master only has space to play... Or there's 4 space left on the floor, which is 2 morsels, and when there's 3 space left on the floor with Morsel Master, it's also 2 morsels. That's what I'm trying to get to say. Maybe that made sense the first time, I don't know. It is a little late. Not super late yet, it's only like 3 AM. I'm gonna probably give maybe one more episode in. I was expecting a little more time for episodes, however, this episode is going to throw me a little out of whack here. That's okay though. You do something like multi-strike a Shadow Eater, you don't really mind when the run perhaps is not a good one. It's not often that I have these episodes not survive good. Good. Not often these runs don't survive to Fel, at least. Runs that die at Fel I can deal with as fine for the episode length, but before Fel is a little early. Well, I'm gonna trigger Shadow Box here because of the Umbra. That's nice. This bad boy in. We're also just gonna start dropping the lifesteals down now when we see them, because lifesteal is our win condition here as well. Yeah, I'll wipe this. Shadow Box goes, and there's 150 damage into Fel, or Talos, whoever you are. And that's it, we win. Right? Maybe not. I don't know. Maybe not. I think we win. Oh yeah, we win for sure. I don't know. I'm not worried about. I don't know, we've been having 2 aggressive edible runs where it's just like, yeah, now just get by. So I would like a little more certainty in my run. Not sure if that's gonna be what we're getting or not. We got the Dante coming up. I probably don't want to take Furnace Tap here. Kindle for what? We have a lot of energy, but nothing really to spend it on. Deep Offering, not a fan. Gonna go ahead and skip. These units are not very good in this context. And then probably take energy here. Energy or draw or space. Actually, all 3 are pretty good. Primordium, Morsel Master, Dante floor is what I want to hypothesize right now. You got, it's a 5 space floor, so if we go up to 6, then you have 1 space for Morsel Master and then 2 space for Dante, leaving you with 3. This is a run to take space. This is actually a run for space. Yeah. Since we didn't see Space Prism, I'm just going to take the space itself. I'll go left. We still need to not die on Combat 4 before we get Dante. Once we get Dante, the run is pretty good looking here. Well, once I get Dante and a Steel Shop, holy shit, he's not gonna get a Steel Shop! Ah! This game is being very rude. That is painful. Yeah, we got the multi-strike at least. Hope that wasn't endless. I think that was quick. I think that was quick. Alright. Go on aggressive edible too. Very sad that I won't get an upgrade for Dante. Could have multi-striked to Crucible Warden, but I did it on Morsel Master. The difference is very small. The reason that the last run fell apart, and I feel confident in the Morsel Master here, and not the Shadow Eater, is not the base damage. The base damage is not very... doesn't matter much. The problem was that Shadow Eater was 3 space. He's too big for you to have him as your main plan. The Shark lives this combat. I'm reasonably confident. Now, I did accidentally play Primordium in front. I would not recommend this. However, what's done is done. You can't undo the past and such. Primordium, we should be fine. Yeah, we just throw a morsel in front of him. And yeah, like, we're getting to play 4 morsels per round, which is a lot. Especially, like, with the help of Abandoned Umbra, it's very good. Okay. And I'll lose the energy more. Cool. I feel like this run feels a lot better, overall, to me, than the last one. Ember Forge, I mean, we may as well play the Ember Forge in a place where it's going to be safe. And then I can play all of these. I get to play 6 morsels this turn. The Morsel Master isn't great. We're gonna survive through damage shield, and then we're going to do the same thing, but instead of with 2 multi-strike, we're gonna do it with like 100. With Morsel... or not Morsel Master, sorry. Brain Fog. Oh wow, we triggered Shadow Box. We're gonna do this, but with Dante instead. is what I'm trying to say. There's also no reason to play the lifesteal in this one because of the damage shield. And then I got a lifesteal worth more, so I guess it's actually better to have played a lifesteal, but how could you know? It's fine either way, we're gonna be good. Also, I guess lifesteal's half as effective. It's like, he does 100 times 2. You're dead. Get off my screen. And now we get to do this but with Dante, and we hope that it's good enough. Cannibalize is not bad. Yeah? Well, our morsel generation is pretty good. I'm gonna go one more. I'll take Cannibalize. Nothing here. Give me my Dante. Plink skyrockets in power as well because of the plus 10 across the board. Very nice, very nice. I hope that this is half as cool as I want it to be. That's all I hope for. I hope it's like half as good as I hope for. I guess we're gonna use morsels to tank. Do I go right? Could go right. Duplicated dead weight. Juicy. It's juicy. The duplicate is the thing that's not making me want to go that way. There's nothing good to duplicate, really. Nothing that good. I'll go left. I'm feeling like making use of the shop is better. Holdover and Umbra assault feels pretty good here. We can make it do 13 damage and be held over free. I like that. Now, is there any other big, like there's nothing good here, I feel like. I'm not gonna find anything in this slot that I care about. I'm just gonna purge too. Get rid of these train stewards. We just need steel shops, man. I just need steel shops. Nothing else really matters here. This is worth one. This is worth a lot. Gift of Gratitude's worth like probably one, or probably 200. Probably not 160. Probably 200. Do I think I'll get 4 kills with Petty Theft in the next 3 combats? 5, 6, 7. 3 combats? In 4 kills? I think I will. I think I'll get the Petty Theft kills in. Glad I didn't get that a holdover. Should have gone here first. Think of the money. I want to keep track. I think that Petty Theft should be worth more. Typically, Petty Theft is worth more at 3. Spikes 4. Spikes 4 doesn't matter that much. Oh no, it matters a lot. Dante. Never mind. This is the same combat that killed us in the last one. And I think it might actually kill us again. I guess we'll see, because we're trying to win by cheating. Basically trying to win by cheating here. The game plan is just to... I'll do it like this. Oh no, I'll do it like this. But the game plan is to sneak through this combat with damage shield on Dante, and the game is not going to let me do that. Now is it? Because this is Sycophant, or rather this is Self-Made Harpy. This is the Sycophant combat, and there is a Self-Made Harpy. That's 1 trigger, by the way, at Dante's Candle. 1 trigger on Petty Theft. Even if I die, I stand by my decision wholeheartedly. I want you to know. Even if this is a swift and painful death, it was the correct play. How can you not? So we're just gonna go for health. Dante shouldn't need to live many rounds. Really, it's like best when Primordium is going as well. He's gonna be pretty massive. He's gonna do 63 times 6, which comes out to be a lot. Morsel Mine. A good one. I can get this health back, probably. 5-5. I think I can get this back. I think it's worth it to play like this. The other thing, we're going to try and make use of Shadow Box, I think. I shouldn't have to plan too much around it. I think we'll use it if I just play as I am. I think we'll have it hit at the right time. There's the lifesteal I was talking about. Thing this off will be at 16. Now, lifesteal 2 versus lifesteal 4 is pretty much the same for Dante because of his insane amounts of multi-strike. So it's just gonna heal him back up once. Now if Dante takes like one turn, we'll probably win. Oh, this is interesting. Right. So I have to not trigger Shadow Box here. That's important. Yeah. I want to not trigger Shadow Box. So the reason I have to not trigger Shadow Box here is if I don't trigger Shadow Box, then Dante doesn't lifesteal. And if he doesn't lifesteal, he just gets one turn by a self-made harpy. Now we trigger Shadow Box. $50. Lifesteal is... I think Lifesteal steals it. I think we have it. Okay. I believe that should be the combat. Let's see if I'm correct. Yeah, 81 times 6, it turns out, is pretty good. Is it one round? Not quite. Ah, the frostbite. Wow, that was an exact kill? I don't think that was an exact kill. Incubation Eruption does 30. Void Binding does something as well. It's Rage 6 for Dante, but Ice Empire is pretty nice, but we don't need it. Heavies are not a problem. The only thing we have to think about in this entire run is we have to be very careful with how we kill bosses. That's all it is. The whole run is killing bosses with Dante. Until we can give him enough health to just, like, survive. It's just that. It's so strange to be skipping all these magic shops, but they're not very good. I'm gonna go right and just see the trinket shop. Ah, traded gems win the game. Sick. Ah, that's just it. We win. Cool. That's the reason I wanted to go to the right there is because there were a lot of artifacts that are just like, oh, we win off of this, I think. Oh, I was able to look at the symbol and figure out which Arcus it is. That's pretty cool. Failure Arcus. I was right. But no, there's a lot of relics that we can high roll into there and win off of, and that was one of them. Now these turns are interesting, where we are shown no Dante but Morsel Master. I think that means that I play Morsel Master away from the floor. Oh, that's weird. Do I? Does he provide... I think he provides enough value that I'm okay. It's like sometimes I lose 2 eats off of this is the thing that I'm concerned about. But I think it is worth it. I think he provides enough value. Obviously I should have played top floor, but I was doing a little back and forth, so you'll forgive me, I hope. I want my money. Where's the money, Lebowski? Hellborn Harvest. Okay, we didn't lose 2 either. Fine. Okay. Healed. We don't want to feed this guy, I don't think. Do we want to feed this guy? No, I don't want to take a curse here, I don't think. 104. Alright. Dante. Like, it's just the jump from 3 times 6 to 23 times 6 is just huge. He gets so big. Okay, this bad boy. The reason that I said Chain of Gems just wins is because now, when I actually don't play Emberforge first anyway, these are just going to block all incoming damage for a round, which is enough. Good morsels up here. What a weird run. Right? Like, what a strange run. This is not what I was expecting when I sat down to play Monster Train. I like it, though. We should see what we're getting here. Because this is a sweep enemy, so I only get to play one set of morsels. But yeah, they'll block most rounds. So what this means, and the reason this is so good, is because now we can just stack a bunch of damage shield on Dante through morsels. I hope. It's a little scary. I think that Seraph is a little scary. This is a run that would do really well in the Patient Seraph, funnily enough. Not often that I'm wishing for Patient Seraph, but... Oh, I should step forward here. I wish this was Patient. But yeah, look at that power spike. Oh, and it's a Morsel Blitz. We could pull a Morsel Spike would win it for us as well, for sure. There's a lot we could see that would win this. I take a curse here? I take a curse here. It's fine. I don't want to play a Rebel Morsel. It doesn't really matter, we won anyway. Dante's looking a little strong over there. 75 times 6, wait a minute. That's not even that much. You're slacking, Dante. Morsel Miner's better. Looking a little more in line with what I would want. And this guy's taken 600 damage already. It's nice to have this little morsel trove up here that I can tap into repeatedly. The useless shadow box morsel. So maybe it was better to play top, middle floor. This weird like morsel treasure trove to continuously Umbra assault is really good. Surprisingly so. Game lagged a little bit there. Alright, game. Let's see, I've pulled a very small number of defensive morsels, it feels like. But now we get to put like plus 25s on Dante and just win. I actually do not want to give him Large Stone because then the morsel numbers get weird. These spells would be very good if I needed spells to kill heavies, but I don't. I'm going to skip. Probably draw. I mean, yeah, it's gotta be draw. It's a jank run, but we might be able to overpower Seraph with just strength. 2-round Seraph, maybe. See what we're getting at the steel shop. Plus 25 is our best one. Incant armor 2 is okay as well, I suppose. Oh, Quick's kinda... Oh yeah, wait, we just take Quick. Quick's the nuts. Hang on a minute. I almost overlooked that. So I'm gonna roll for health. Large Stone. Gotten a little close on Large Stone. I think that Large Stone is... It's weird. It's really weird because on the one hand, Large Stone is bad, but on the other hand, it's 40 health, which is 10 health morsels. I don't know. I think I'll just go to another steel shop. At Seraph, I'll just go to a steel shop, I think. I don't need a magic shop for anything. Get rid of foregone power. Okay. That's right, we also have a huge power up in Seraph because of the extra blights. That's right, that's right. We go up to 9 multi-strike on Dante. So if Dante's ending attack is above like 200, he 2-rounds Seraph, right? I'm gonna not take this trial. Like, I really don't have anything to spend money on. We'll hit the Petty Theft. I think Petty Theft has paid for it, paid more than the best case would have for the other one. So I'm happy with it. Lose one of these again. It's a Shade Wings combat. wonder if I need to be worried about the Shade Wings combat. I mean, the shark dies on turn 1. So, it's not a good sign, to say the least. Never mind, shark's fine. All rubble. It's okay. I want to send this to the back. Sending this unit out of this fight is good. Actually, I guess I should have pushed this back so I could catch it. Yeah, I should have gotten the collector here. I just threw. I mean, I didn't throw, it's just silly. Not to do that. It's a silly mistake. Doesn't matter that much. I'm really hurting on space. Missing like all of the possible space outputs is tough. However, your boy's an 87 times 6. It's a good sign. Okay, ping this off. I don't actually need to really worry about what am I doing? Oh, that's right, he's quick. It doesn't matter. I forgot. I gave him quick so he never takes damage. That's really something, isn't it? He actually can't be touched until the boss, huh? As long as I ping these off, he just wipes the floors. There's really nothing to be afraid of. Oh, that's a morsel blitz trigger. Wow. It's so weird to me that Shadowbox has this big payout and it doesn't even kill heavies at this point in the game. Like, playing 20 morsels, I feel like I should be getting a huge payout. I shouldn't just be getting this. I feel like I've been robbed. I would like... Yeah, I just want health. I don't actually know what the boss is because I never pay attention. Who is it? I think it's Trample. It is Trample. Trample doesn't live very long. We have 4 damage shield. Fight's over. I'm just gonna go ahead and go next here, if you don't mind. Take us to the actual combat that's remaining in this run. 127 times 6. Yeah, so 127 times 9 does win in about 4 rounds. You get to take 1 round off of Seraph with the morsels. I have no X cards, right? Yeah. So we only need to survive 3 rounds because we go first with quick. So 1 round goes to morsels, chump blocking. 1 round goes to hopefully like damage shield built up, and then 1 round goes to his raw health. So I think that we should win this. Reasonably so. Please stop showing me plus 10 damage shield 3. I beg you. What? Where's the health? Where is the health? How have I not seen health? It's crazy. 2 fucking steel shops. 0 plus 25s. Alright, I guess we're taking incant armor too. What the hell? I don't believe it. Please, my plus 25s. They're very sick. I still think we have this in the bag and it's not close, but maybe it's close. I don't know. The curses might pile up on us a little bit more than I anticipate because we have a frostbite shark who does not handle curse enemies very well, but we have the Umbra assault and we have the plinks, so we have Dante. I'm not worried. I'm not worried. And, oh yeah, this is holdover. So we just do this. I take 1 of the Dante candles here, but that's fine. Dante is now, I mean, at 43 times 9, I think he kills everything. I think he kills everything. Does Dante kill everything? I'm not in the mindset. It's too late for me to do the math on how much damage this is, actually. It's a lot of damage. A lot of damage. Wow, it's a lot of damage. I'm just like starting to really grasp how much damage it is. It's a lot of damage. 8 times 9 is... So he's doing 720 in a round right now? Holy fuck. Is that right? Holy moly, he's doing some damage. Just me slowly coming to the realization that this is way stronger than I gave it credit for. 563, holy shit. That's a lot of damage. That's a lot of damage. I keep saying that's a lot of damage, but like I can't get over how much damage this is. That's a big Dante. Play this to burn it. Eat him alive. I'm not doing much thinking. I thought that this was going to be a combat that required like a level of respect, and then I saw that Dante and I went, oh wait, there's nothing to think about. This is over, isn't it? Oh wow, I triggered the morsel box. Always surprised when that happens. It always catches me. I never expect it. Because I'm never looking at it. I mean, I guess there are times where I'm looking at it where it's like, oh yeah, I need to time this out so that I actually trigger morsel box on the right turn. But like, do you see Dante? Do you see Dante? I think I vastly underestimated how much damage 151 times 9 is. Because I look at 151 times 9, and my brain, in its attempt to do quick generalizations, goes, oh yeah, 151 times 9, that's around 900. That's not around 900, dude. That's more like, that's closer to 1500. And we're just winning. We're just winning. Seraph is down half his health from going top twice. I think that we have it. I think that I'm just gonna take my one last petty theft, and we're gonna ride off into the sunset with a very. I mean, I pictured it all that time ago. I closed my eyes and I imagined a world where we lived a dream of Dante, and we arrived, and it's greater than I could have ever hoped. He gets to take one round. I think Seraph goes once. That's a lot of damage. Wow. Yeah. Quick Dante into Seraph the Diligent with aggressive edible. Pretty cool. There was a shaky period of time where we could have had this go awry. Due to the no steel shops, I was a little concerned, but we got there. I took no trials. Huh. A good run. Just, yeah, aggressive edible Dante. Have fun. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed, don't forget, leave me a like, subscribe if you want to see more. I'll see you in the next one. Have a good one.